Nvidia results are pretty much like a macro event these days. They're exceptionally important to traders and to investors. But the expectation here is that they're going to be fairly solid. So revenue, adjusted earnings, we're expecting these to around double from where they were a year ago. And actually, our Bloomberg Intelligence team is expecting a solid beat on that. And they're expecting an even brighter outlook for the third quarter. So these are all positive factors. The AI story perhaps could remain very much intact. What else we want to know is the outlook for the Blackwell chip lineup. So this is sort of the next generation AI chip theme, and we've sort of seen delays to the rollouts of these. That's already affected the share price. So we want to know the reassurance. Can we get any of that from management as well? But as you said, a key market report for the overall direction of where we go for trading, given we don't really have a precedent for a company reaching such a heavy weighting on the S&P 500 in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every time we go into Nvidia earnings, we keep talking about how the bar of expectations is set so high, Nvidia couldn't possibly beat. But then, of course, the last two earnings they have, and they went on to add $200 billion. The question is, how long is this move likely to be sustained? How long can they keep up this momentum of beating?
Yeah, the question about sustainability and longevity, of course, we've asked that a lot of different times in the past, but really, I guess what it comes down to is how long we can see or wait for it to start showing up on the bottom line. Because when you think about the sort of big scares of the AI frenzy, it's been when we've been hearing from big tech companies that have said, yes, we've invested in AI. We're still waiting for that investment to pay off. And that's been sort of a common theme that we've been hearing. So I guess really how long this lasts comes down to when we can actually start to see monetization and how long investor patience lasts with it. But right now, of course, Nvidia is in a very good position because its biggest customers are the so-called hyperscalers, Microsoft, Meta, Alphabet, Amazon. They're in very healthy positions. They've also got lofty valuations, and they're also locked in an arms race to dominate AI, which means that they're very, very happy to keep lining up for those Nvidia chips for now.